Chevrolet Suburban offers an upscale cabin loaded with features, roomy seats, and one of the largest cargo capacities in the class. However, some competitors have a lower starting price, better crash test scores, and a higher towing capacity than the Suburban. The Suburban's performance is like that of most SUVs in the class. It has a strong standard V8 engine, delivers a comfortable ride, and provides fairly composed handling on the open road. It's also tied with two other large SUVs for fuel efficiency. However, the Chevrolet Suburban earns below average crash test scores, and some competitors offer a higher towing capacity. The Chevrolet Suburban has the highest starting price in the class, $49,915, but there's a fair amount of value built in. The Suburban comes with a long list of standard features, most of which you can only get in upper trims, or not at all, in the Ford Expedition. The Expedition's lowest trim only gets you a handful of the Suburban's standard features, and you'd have to spend at least $56,000 on its limited trim to get standard Suburban amenities like a touchscreen infotainment system and multi-zone automatic climate control. Compare the Suburban, Expedition, and Tahoe, whether you're using it to take the kids to school, bring back furniture from weekend free markets, or tow a boat to the lake. The 2017 Chevrolet Suburban has a comfortable ride and ample power to get you there. There are more fuel-efficient three-row SUVs on the market, however, and some competitors have higher towing capacities. The 2017 Chevy Suburban is powered by a 5.3-liter V8 engine that delivers 355 horsepower. The V8 is paired with a 6-speed automatic transmission. A rear-wheel drive Suburban gets up to 16 miles per gallon in the city and 23 miles per gallon on the highway. Optional four-wheel drive drops fuel economy by 1 mile per gallon in both city and highway driving. The Suburban's fuel economy estimates are typical for the class. If you want to save at the pump, buy a mid-sized crossover SUV like the Honda Pilot or the Volvo XC90. The Suburban has no problem carrying a full load of cargo or passengers thanks to the beefy V8. It can tow up to a maximum of 8,300 pounds, which is a bit low for a truck-based large SUV. The Ford Expedition and Nissan Armada can both tow more than 9,000 pounds. While the engine has plenty of muscle, Chevrolet tuned the throttle to maximize fuel efficiency, which means you may find yourself slamming the gas pedal to get up to highway speeds quickly. The Suburban's automatic transmission makes timely shifts to give you the right amount of power. When you're cruising down the highway or along country roads, the 2017 Suburban is easy to control. Its steering feels precise, and the SUV stays level around corners, with little body lean despite its large size. However, one byproduct of the Suburban's size is that driving in smaller spaces like suburban parking lots or narrow city streets can be challenging. Compared to large crossover SUVs like the Kia Sorento and Honda Pilot, which are based on car platforms, the Suburban is built on a truck frame, so it's much bulkier and feels less maneuverable. Handling and braking, overall ride quality is good, with rough patches of pavement easily absorbed by the suspension. For a more cloud-like ride, opt for the Premier trim, which features the magnetic ride control adaptive suspension. It continuously reads the road and adjusts the suspension to provide the best possible comfort. As an added bonus, it makes the Suburban feel even more composed on twisty roads. The 2017 Chevrolet Suburban has a luxurious cabin befitting its $50,000 starting price. All materials around the cabin are high-end, and the design competes with those in luxury large SUVs. The Suburban has plenty of room for adults in all 3 rows of seats and more cargo space than nearly every rival. The latest tech features come standard with the MyLink infotainment system. Seating, depending upon configuration, the 2017 Chevy Suburban can seat between 7 and 9 people. The standard configuration has front bucket seats with second and third row bench seats to accommodate 8 people. An optional front bench seat gives you room for an extra person, while subbing second row bucket seats will cost you a seat. The Suburban comes standard with cloth upholstery and power adjustable front seats. Stepping up to higher trims gets you leather upholstery, heated and ventilated front seats, heated second row seats, a power adjustable steering wheel, and power adjustable pedals. Interior features, no matter which seat you're sitting in, you'll find plenty of room in the Suburban. The base model doesn't have a telescoping steering wheel or adjustable pedals, so it may be difficult to get into a comfortable driving position. Passengers in the second row will be comfortable thanks to the reclining seatbacks, although the second row does not slide back and forth. Adults will find the third row seats adequate for quick trips across town, but they're not recommended for long drives. The seat cushions aren't very well padded in the third row since they fold into the floor. Uncomfortable third row seats are a fairly common complaint, however, even among large SUVs. There are 2 full sets of latch connectors in the second row, plus additional upper tethers on each of the third row seats. You'll have no trouble finding or reaching the lower anchors in the second row, but the upper tethers are harder to locate. Finding the upper tethers in the third row is much simpler. Cargo optional features include navigation, a 9 or 10 speaker Bose audio system, push-button start, wireless smartphone charging, a rear seat entertainment system, a power sunroof, a head-up display, rear cross-traffic alert, blind spot monitoring, front parking sensors, forward collision warning, low-speed automatic emergency braking, lane keep assist, and a vibrating safety alert driver's seat.